Oh, hello, Garo. Hello, Garo.
Alright. Just waiting for Jameson to get in the foundry.
Alrighty. That'll give me time to post in my Discord.
Oh, Jameson is now in foundry.
Alright.
No more posting.
Oh no! I can't promote
The
myself.
last we left off on Consumed by Flames.
We're actually in the exact opposite. You guys are in a frozen freezer. The freezer's so cold that it's frozen. It's redundant.
The freezer's so cold that it went right back around to being hotter than the surface of the sun.
That's not how that works. Either way, who wants to recap what happened last time?
As per usual, I don't remember.
I recapped last time, somebody has to recap this time.
Justin.
So what happened last time is you guys had finished up the fight, or you guys had just finished the fight against the young Remerez, and begun to explore this new section of the prison that you guys have been put into. Along with some splitting of the group and exploring of different areas, secret doors found, ice methods befriended, question mark?
Eaten.
And different potential avenues further explored. You guys decided to push further into what seemed to be some sort of construction bay or smithery, some sort of golem manufacturing section. Elena, attempting to separate from the party further, was pushed via some sort of, whether it be trap or gust of wind or something, had pushed her back down the stairs she tried to sneak up and shunted her, or shut her off from that, leaving an icy wall in the way. As the rest of you push further towards the south, which looks to have been the direction of the actual crafting bay itself. Draig, who pushed furthest in through the actual doors, was met with a wide open room with a glowing green something at one end of it, and the collective clattering stump of what looks to be some suits of armor.
It's armor. And it's moving. It seems very animate.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh.
Yep. Fuck you, combat time.
I don't even have my battle music
That
up
is
yet. Or any
Too
of my
bad you
music.
don't need it.
No, I need it.
Where
I
is
can add it
initiative?
real quick. Oh wait, no, I was using different. Never mind. I'll find it after.
I remember not where initiative button is on the sheet. Hang on.
If you go into the combat encounters tab, which should be the second tab, you'll see just all of them. You can just click the button next to yours.
What is going on with
Let's
my
see.
computer right now?
I don't have that funny bonus yet, but I do still have that funny debuff. Okay then.
Do
I'll
we still have the -2?
If you're exhausted, yes.
Alright. Well, I don't think we rested, so.
No, because you
Well-
need to take a long rest to get rid of it.
I might have to close
We
out a
can also
foundry and go
start
back in. I don't know why it's being so slow for me right now.
We can also start casting restorations on us.
It'd have to be
That's
greater
less
restoration.
We can start drinking coffee.
That's not how that works.
Let me close out of
Sir, you have
Messenger.
never drinking coffee in your life?
Correct, and have I had any points of exhaustion? No.
Yeah.
regardless,
Just so we both know you're lying.
Kun'Brin was almost first, but we have Draig up first.
I don't know how. So I'm gonna go ahead and with my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Yep, you heard it right, boy. You heard me. Words. You heard that right, boy. I'm gonna pull a not Mitch and remember something. I'm trying to remember the name.
Okay.
Hang on. Divine favor.
Gotcha.
I'm going to need to remember to mark off all of my damage with an extra D4.
Yeah.
All right. Select 5. I see this bitch right here. Yes.
You do, in fact. You see that this armor, while frosted and having chunks of ice in the joints, looks to be of a distinctly dwarven design, but it's built for the size of a human, maybe a little bit taller.
Guys, it's okay. They're just tall dwarves. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the funny chain and use it to attack. I'm going to target the person in front of me.
All right.
Reckless.
Gotcha.
Yes. Advantage. Fuck! I forgot to hit the -2.
The AC. Yeah, AC's 18, so it misses with the -2.
Second attack. -2. Advantage.
That'll hit.
So
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Pop out message so that I have it up.
Yep.
Damage. 1d10 plus bonus plus 1d6 plus. This counts as a construct, right?
This is a construct, yes.
So I deal an extra d8 damage to it for now.
Yep.
Go ahead and deal that there dabblage.
There we go. Now it's working.
Whatever came off of that
Jesus.
d4 is radiant.
Fucking Christ.
And I would like it to make a strength saving throw.
Alright, hold on. Let me apply the fucking damage to it. And strength save, you said?
Yep.
Alright. 10.
I do believe that fails, but let me double check.
Yes,
8
it does.
plus my strength of 18 plus my proficiency, but yeah, that fails.
Alright, so what? It gets pushed back 5 feet?
5
10
feet, 5 feet currently. I was not high enough for the 10-foot one.
Alright,
And then I'm going to go ahead and consolidate.
gotcha.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Counters. I don't have the ability to end my turn.
You should be able to.
Well, you have it currently
Oh.
on the animated armor.
For some reason. Alright, there you go.
End turn.
Don't know why I had it in the animator number, but sure. Kun'Brin, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
To...
You saw Draig bolt in, and then you actually see him, like, whipping something that you can't see, but there's loud clanking, and then he rushes off.
I'm gonna hold my action to move when Mitch moves.
Sure.
So I'm gonna hold the dash action to move when Mitch moves.
Sure. That works.
Hold on. I can't fucking read because I lost my glasses.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't lose them.
No, it's an action. Fuck.
You know, you're a fucking genius.
Why?
Gotta remember that one. Don't lose glasses.
Oh, I know. It's so very good to remember. I will you.
Elena's up on deck.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bonus action cast Zephyr Strike
Sure.
because that's concentration for a minute.
Yeah. Go ahead and cast it.
Bam.
Alright. Kun'Brin, V2.
Yes, we do.
Alright, that's fine. Alright.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Elena, you're up.
She got blown down the stairs last time, right?
Yes, she is now right at the base of the stairs.
Did she
There
take
is an-
damage from that or no?
She didn't take damage from the falling. She took damage from whatever sheer cold gust of wind knocked her down in the first place, but she already took that out of her temp HP that she had.
Oh.
So right now she's at the bottom of the stairs, with Elfain glowing like a fucking miniature sun.
She's small enough just to run through Elfain's legs, right?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Boom. A rat is 30 or 20?
That's what I'm trying to find.
There's got a
20.
climb of 20.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
20. But she can always dash if needed.
Yeah.
Squeak,
She's
squeak,
probably not
squeak,
gonna.
squeak.
Alright,
Knowing her, she's not going to. She's rat.
rat.
She have rat brain.
Alright. So, Draig, as you manage to swing once with the chain and kind of whip it against the suit of armor, the first one just blows a chunk of ice just clean off it, doing no actual damage. The second one hits true, pushing it back, and you carry in. And you hear just on the other side of the stone column.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what you recognize as the shifting of armor, and while this armor in front of you kind of moves around clatteringly, what you hear is smooth, almost thick, like it doesn't sound hollow. It has substance to it. 10, 15. As this helmed horror
Mm-hmm.
is going to go ahead and make
It's
two.
going to disembowel itself.
No, because it does not have bowels. It is going to use its arcane sword against you twice. With
Counterspell.
advantage. No. So miss on the first one,
Mm-hmm.
miss on the second one. Rushing, what you see rushing up towards you is thick, elegant plates where you can definitely see the dwarven design of it, but there's almost something more. It's almost been warped. I'll say go ahead and give me a history check with advantage because of your smithing.
You. No, I had the right one first. History. -2. Advantage.
That's enough. You could tell that the dwarven base design has been intermingled with almost like almost like draconic but fiendish kind of design to it, where
Yeah.
dragons inherently don't have a smithing style, but there's almost it just almost screams like infernal of some sort. Like you're not sure if it's demonic or devilish, but some sort of infernal twist on it that has iconography of dragons.
Okay. I eat it.
You can try on your turn. Right now
I use my reaction to eat it. Pull one bite.
is the end of the helmed horror's turn, as the elf that's been traveling with you guys is going to go ahead
And
and
again.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's where he wants to go.
Mhm.
And he is going to on his way. You guys managed to see You see those of you back in the room, that being Mitch, Kun'Brin, and Grinhelm, along with technically Elfain for a split moment. You guys see, as opposed to hear, EDL kind of darts around in this flash of like bluish black as he pulls out his short bow, and he's gonna take a shot at the animated armor right in front of you, Draig.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Just
And-
threading it through the loops of one of my chains, man.
Exactly. So he does. Is that already in there? That is already in there. Perfect. Crit. Some of that's poison, but that doesn't work. So that's 7 points of piercing, which is enough to kill it. So that animated armor is now dead. Mark as defeated, motherfucker. There
doesn't
we
want
go.
It identifies itself as alive, Justin.
Well, it doesn't get to. But EDL is now in the room.
Uh-huh.
But that's the end of his turn. That was his action. Well, no, he has a bonus action. He will go ahead and bonus action. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. He will go ahead and dash as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Uh-huh.
Alright. That's the end of his turn, though.
Mm-hmm.
The animated armor across the room is going to... How fast can he move? Not fast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then it's going to... dash 5. Elfain, you're up with Mitch on deck.
Alrighty, I'm going to 5, 10, 15. I don't see anything, so 20. I did see Uriel go this way, right?
Yeah, you saw him. You saw him in a flash of movement, run around the pillar and through that door. And it's EDL.
Uriel?
Yes,
For a moment,
EDL.
I was gonna ask why I could see her fucking visual cone, and then I realized, no, she's just emanating fucking light.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that was what, 5, 10, 15, 20?
Yes.
25.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything.
You do see right around this corner down here.
Oh, yep, I see something. Alright,
Yep,
so that was...
you see what looks to be either a guy in a suit of armor or a suit of armor itself. You're not sure. You see armor. And then you see EDL around the corner there.
Alright, so that was... we said that's 25?
Yes, that's 25.
30. 35.
Now you see Draig, a freshly destroyed suit of armor, and being attacked by what looks to be some other more intense suit of armor that has this reddish entity inside of it.
Okay.
Attacked is a strong word.
Alright,
It's
it would have...
currently, at best, molesting my attention.
This would give it cover, yeah?
Yes. How cover technically works, just for it to be fully explained. You're able, if you take the corners of your token,
Yeah.
line it up with the corners of the token you're targeting, of its respective type. So,
Oh, that didn't work.
It unfortunately can't work exactly like that. But, well, here, measurement, not cone, ray. So, no, that doesn't work either. Either way, yeah, it's so you would line up your upper left to its upper left,
Alright.
and so nothing intersects with that, so that's clear. Same with the top right corner to its top right corner, but the bottom left and your bottom right
Are both blocked by the pillar.
correct. So it has half cover.
Alright. I guess. Actually, let me look at my spell sheet.
Oh no, there's an intersection.
No. We've been, unless we want to change it, I've been treating it as people do not count as cover for the purpose of this, but rules as written they would. But
Listen, I'm a
yeah.
whole ass wall, okay? That arrow that hit the one in front of me hit me in the back first.
Yeah, it just went straight through you. Because you're full of hot air.
Nah, cause elf bullshit. But group consensus while math is going on with Dev. We're kidnapping this bitch's daughter just on principle, right?
Does this thing look like it took any damage?
Which thing?
This thing?
Oh, no. It doesn't look like it.
What about this thing?
But then again, it just looks like that thing's dead.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason there's a skull over top it.
Alright, and what about this guy? Can I see him well enough? My...
I will say yes. You do see him well enough. He doesn't look like he's taken any damage.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still worth a shot. I'm going to toll the dead.
Toll the dead, which one?
I'll do this guy. Well, I'll do this guy.
Alright.
Yeah, so if I click toll the dead. Wasn't there a way to, like, click on? There we go.
Yeah. You got it.
I need a, wisdom saving throw, please.
Can I give it advantage?
Alright. Well, no, you cannot. If anything,
Damn.
it has advantage because it has magic resistance.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
However, do you want to go ahead and describe how your bell, how your Toll the Dead looks? Looks, sounds, whatever.
It's like this big gong, gong, as it chimes, like a giant church bell, but it's like red. It's emanating like this red light.
As you go ahead and summon forth the massive red bell, that every time it gongs, there's this radiating wave of red energy. It is entirely unaffected.
So magic didn't do anything.
At least not Toll the Dead.
In fact, you need to go ahead and make yourself a wisdom saving throw because it just told the dead you instead.
Well,
No.
I have to double check if I have any of something left real quick, and then I'll end my turn, I guess. But let me just check real quick. Where did... I do not have any left, so I will move 5 more feet over here and end my turn. 'Cause I can't
All
get
right.
to anybody.
Mitch, you're up.
Okay. Boom. Kun'Brin's action should trigger, or held action should trigger.
Yep, Kun'Brin.
Sorry, Dev's turn went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I was grabbing tissues.
It's because I was useless.
And taking pictures and sending them to me.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, hello! 30.
35, 40.
I only have 35 feet of movement, buddy.
Alright. The rest of
So-
your turn, Mitch?
I definitely see this guy.
Yes.
I definitely see that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cuckoo's right behind me.
Yep.
Yes.
Are they actively doing something over here? Or is that just where she's chilling when I ran by?
That's just where Elfain, like, you saw Elfain go in, and you were preparing to follow suit. You saw her cast Toll the Dead, and then fall back towards that corner. And that's when you burst through the door.
Okay. Okay. Where's my... There we go. Why is my sheet this new sheet?
I don't know,
Come
that's
to
just
my
how
old
it
sheet.
was. I can put it back to your old sheet.
I like my old sheet. I hate this new one.
Also, by the way, anyone who was within 10 feet of Mitch should have had a bonus to initiative.
Was I within 10 feet of Mitch?
No, you were already in the room.
I was right here.
No.
You were
Yeah,
like
you were right here. Yeah, that's 15 feet. Here, let me go ahead and change you back to the other sheet.
All right, let me take my turn here first, and then I'll figure it out.
Yeah, if you're looking at your sheet at the top, you'll see the cog wheel. You can use that to change your sheet.
I know. It's just the difference between me being able to see all my stuff organized with just a push of a button. I don't know this sheet for that.
Yeah, that's
Push of
fine.
a
No
button.
worries. You're good. That one, right?
Oh shit! Fucking Magic Man.
There you go. Magic has been manned.
Yeah, I just like when I look at my spells, I like hitting the prepared so I know what I'm working with instead of getting confused.
No, you're totally good.
Okay. I'm going to look at the machine down here.
Gotcha.
Spell magic.
You're gonna dispel magic. Which one? Sorry,
There's
that
what?
one. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna strangle you, fucking little elf.
So here's a fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and you throw out your dispel magic, and it coats it, and nothing happens.
Oh,
Yeah, magic doesn't work on these guys. My Toll the Dead did nothing.
So, if we were still playing 2014, that would have worked. 2024 took away their anti-magic susceptibility.
what?
Yeah, it did, baby. 2025. Oh,
I'm gonna
they got
smack
buffed.
you for supporting the enemy.
Hey, well, they'll still die all the same.
Hey, Justin, we need to end session. We moved it collectively more than 60 feet.
If you want, Mitch, I can allow you to make an Arcana check to see if we can pull that back.
No, I
Alright,
made that
well,
in
now-
confidence.
Well, there you go. You run forward,
Big dick
look
Spring
around.
home.
You go ahead, you run in, look around, snap your fingers, and there is like that burst of radiance dispelling, and nothing happens. And you're like, huh.
No, that's how it worked in Mitch's previous life.
Yeah, I used to look at shit, snap at it, and fall over. Oh,
These are stronger.
Grindhelm is going to 5,
Mitch,
10,
in this life, you need to interrogate it for that to happen.
15, 20.
you're next.
He's gonna move to here. And he's gonna go ahead and he's going to swing at the helmed horror.
Can I use my reaction to speak to him when he comes up?
It doesn't take your reaction, but sure.
237, that is it.
What? And he swings.
The numbers! I'm higher than you right now.
Mason.
Uh,
Mason.
that hits. He's two-handing it always because fuck shields. Versatile button doesn't work.
Oh, shame for you.
1d10 plus. That's plus 5. That's 12 points of damage. With his +1 battle axe.
Where did there it is. Oh, my son.
Minus 12. And then he has a second attack, right? Because, yes, he does. Okay. Second
The-
attack.
Unnoticed golem in the corner begins lurking over.
Oh, alright. Second one hits. Another 8 points of damage.
Another
He
one bites
rolled
the
a
dust.
3.
Another one gone. Another one gone.
Alright. That is everything that he can do for now. Drake,
Alright.
you're up with Kun'Brin on deck.
Alright, so second verse, same as the first, but first my bonus action to rage.
Alright, go ahead. Also, I'm gonna say this now because I entirely forgot. Remember, everyone's movement speed who is exhausted is also reduced by 5 feet.
Oh, in that
exhaustion
case,
point.
I can only be here then.
No, because it just go back to where you were. We can go ahead and from this point, we can continue that.
Okay.
Because otherwise, everyone else would be 5 feet somewhere else.
And I'm still at the additional +2 from that to damage. But we're gonna go ahead and do the -2 and reckless on the bitch right here.
Yep. 20 just hits.
Alright. Damage.
Hold on. Hold on, you put +4, not... Hold on. No, sorry. You're good. No,
-2's at the end there.
No, it's the divine favor is damage, not attack.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
didn't
good.
put it
Carry
on the. I didn't put it on the attack.
No, I thought... Carry on. My brain was being dumb, you're fine.
Did I click
You did
the wrong
everything right.
spot? Okay, I did not click the wrong spot.
No,
Because I
you
do
did
have a
everything
setting in there that has -2 plus 1d4.
No, yeah, you did everything good. So yes, that hits.
Alright. Normal. Let me tell you how much of that is radiant. Exactly 1 point of that is radiant, Justin.
Alright. So gotcha. So he takes 26 points of damage.
Yep. Then we're gonna go ahead once more around.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and hit Grand Helmet now. Same bitch.
That's a crit.
Damage.
And roll your damage.
Nope. Fucking fingers. Okay, that one actually did the thing. Plus 1d8 base plus 2. Critical.
Alright. That's a lot of fucking damage. That is enough damage. You go ahead and you crack at it once. Kind of having to use only part of the chain's length, kind of maneuvering it around yourself. You manage to whip it once, and then the second time, as you crack into its center mass, it splits inwards, and almost like, strange enough, puncturing a soda bottle. The red kind of explodes out from the side, kind of taking being this heavy mist that actually collides with the barrier to its side, as it all kind of drains out, causing the rest of the armor to just clatter to the ground.
Okay. Good. It is dead. Okay. Kun'Brin, we got scrap. No longer attacking. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, can I roll that back?
Yeah.
I want to go back to getting to here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and investigate the light.
Alright, so 5,
20.
10, 15, 20.
25.
Okay. So, as you begin to get this close to it, you feel the thrumming energy coming from this absolutely shattered mantelpiece. Here you can tell at some point it was probably a kind of like collection or building table of some sort, but
Yeah.
something centering from around here-ish broke outwards, like burst.
I just want to point out that the shards of that table look like a fucking person laying down.
Ha. But give me one moment to find my section on this. Let's see. Where is this? Okay. Let me make sure this is the right one. Nope, not that one.
We can come back to that, Justin. Let's just finish combat first.
Yeah. No, yeah. I still wanted to tell you at least what you see by looking at it.
Yeah.
Mostly you see papers scattered around the area, along with some tools that have been frosted over, shattered. But in general, it's just a shattered table. But you do see some things amongst it.
Yep.
Kun'Brin, you're up with Elena on deck.
Aha. 5, 10, 15. Character sheet. I'm gonna cast True Strike at this guy. Well, I'm gonna
Which is a
cast
bonus
True
action
Strike. No, it's an action.
True
It's
Strike?
True Strike, yes.
Let me
yeah.
gaslight Justin into letting you get it as a bonus action.
No.
Okay, now I need to roll a regular attack.
Yep. Using which weapon?
I'm gonna be, if I can find my weapons.
Oh.
My big Peacekeeper.
Gotcha.
Normal. Wait, Zephyr Strike. Hold on, does that give me...
You get to use advantage once and then do extra damage when you do.
Is that right, Justin?
I'm sorry?
Zephyr
was it?
Strike, you get to choose to give yourself advantage once, and when you do, you deal a d8
Yes.
extra damage, and until you use it, you have 30 feet extra movement.
I'm gonna do that.
No, it's until you, for the whole duration. Everything else is correct except for the last bit. You don't provoke opportunity attacks. When you use the advantage, until the end of the turn, you get 30 extra
30
movement
feet,
speed.
yeah.
So it's
I'm
not
not-
until you use it. You just...
You
Yeah.
use it, gain a burst of speed. I think it's meant to run in, stab, run out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, but I'm gonna use it.
Alright.
27.
Sure. That does hit.
Sweet. Okay, then it's a 1d6. Oh shit! Plus 2d6 sneak attack. Plus 1d6. I'll make it radiant. Yeah. Oh, it's just
For the extra damage.
yeah.
Well, no, True Strike, you can make the whole... The whole attack's damage radiant. Or it can be regular.
Whether you deal radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage.
No, above that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let me.
If the attack
If the
deals
attack deals
damage, it
damage.
can be radiant damage
Yeah,
or the
I
weapon's
see that.
normal type.
I'm gonna
see
make
that
it
now.
radiant.
Sure.
Because
And
my
would you like
things...
to...
What?
Yeah, would you like to describe how this spell turns the whole thing radiant?
Oh, hold on, my stomach is killing
Bird.
me. Ah.
See, his crow did it.
Ironically, Kun'Brin does take like there's like 2 floating eyes within the crow on his head. He just takes one of the eyes. It gets quickly replaced with another purple orb. He loads it into the gun, spins the cylinder, and shoots him.
Sure. I like that.
25 points of damage.
25 points of gosh. damn
Radiant
damage.
damage.
Yep. Alright. A hefty chunk is blown off of the shoulder of this thing. Its entire shoulder pauldron is gone, and for a moment you see
Oh,
this...
wait. I
What?
forgot to add the D8.
God damn it.
My apologies. 1. 26.
26.
It
I
blows
kill
the
it.
shoulder. It blows the shoulder clean off, and you see these wisps of these wisps of shadowy tendril attempts to grab the pieces back before they're blown out of range, and the shadow kind of coalesces back into the form.
Mitch hears, like, very quietly under Kun'Brin's breath. He says, "Oh, good, no one's in there." Huh? And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Elena's up next.
End turn. The rat. Oh.
So I've just been blasted by this wall of ice, correct?
Well, you got blasted down by wind, and then a wall of ice formed on the staircase.
Do I know if this is similar to the ice that was in our cells?
There's nothing that's saying it's not. At least as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Shut up, Mitch. I can hear you. No! Don't yell at me, I'll cry.
If I do an Arcana check, will that take my action?
It won't take your action.
Okay, may I do that?
Yeah. Remember that you're adding your... hold on. Because you're still using your intelligence. Make sure you add your wisdom modifier to it, because of the kind of druid you are. So when you roll...
Wisdom.
Well, no, not that one. You're still adding your intelligence. Just whatever your wisdom modifier is, which is +5, right? Yes.
Yes.
So then when you roll the check, you'll see like an additional modifier. Just put +5.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll be able to modify the sheet in a moment to
Speed.
reflect.
There you go.
Okay. Does it already add the +5? Hold on.
It looks like
It might.
History.
Looks like it does.
Oh, sorry, not history. Arcana. Ah. Alright. Well, then you still got a 21,
It's fair.
which
I
is
think-
still really good.
I think that's why Mitch's sheet changed. Because maybe
Mine's
this
different,
updated.
Maybe. Either way. Oh, but you are at -2 because of your exhaustion. So that 21, 19, that's still good enough. You recognize that the ice, while magically created, is in fact similar to the one for the cells that you were in.
Okay. Sorry, my dog's misbehaving.
You're fine.
Beans.
You're a rat. Deal with it.
I'm going to unwild shape. Now I gotta figure out where the hell to do that.
That's fine. On your character sheet, if you double click it, where it's Elena Rat, up at the top, you'll see the double arrows pointing left.
Oh. There we go. In one. Is that 5? I don't know. I feel very
So-
large.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. And I will use. Spell. Nope. Spells. Somewhere in here.
Is it your Dispel Magic?
That is what I am looking for. There it is. Found it. The cast skill.
Alright. You cast Dispel Magic. And you target the ice wall?
Yes.
Alright.
I cast Counterspell.
The ice wall melts.
So I'm at 20 right now?
Yes. You also did see everyone go from the main hallway here down into the larger room.
Yeah, that's cool. 25, 30. Try again! Wind.
Alright, well, that's as far as you can go there.
Yeah.
You remember that the wind happened further up. But that's about as far as you can go there.
Well, yeah, on this map. I have more movement, I just can't do it.
No, you don't. You only have 30 feet.
Why?
I thought I had more than 30.
Oh, no. No, you have... Baseline, you have 30 feet of movement. And then because you're exhausted, you have 5 less feet of movement. So you have 25 feet of movement even. Which
Oh,
means
no,
that actually
that's my
you
dire
end
wolf.
there.
That was my dire wolf form that gave me more. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Alright. Which, speaking of, how many wild shapes do you have left then?
Several.
Oh, let me double check that, because I know that they did something with wild shapes and druids and shit.
Yeah, wasn't it as many times as you had?
Let me see. Your wild shapes, you're level 10, right?
Yes.
You have 3 total wild shapes. You direwolfed,
Thing where you can
you ratted.
spells.
Yeah, that you're able to do. But you have to be out of wild shapes in the first place to do that.
Yeah, I still have one left. Yeah.
Exactly, you have 1 left.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, sorry, hold on. No, whoops, I broke it. Cuckoo, go again!
No, that's not how that works.
Hey, I could change the thief.
No.
Rude.
It is
Hey, I
Idiel's
could give
turn.
Jameson the alert feat.
Not how
don't
that
need it.
works. Idiel is going to stab the fucker in front of him. Oh, he apparently has more attacks than I thought. He's gonna stab this guy 3 times.
Oh, reading the character sheet explains the character sheet.
Apparently it does.
Reading the card explains
Miss.
the card.
Miss. Miss.
Kinda sucks balls.
Bonus action disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, Justin, actually,
What?
Elena just can do it at the on each of your turns, each of her turns. She just can expend a spell slot, no action required, just to give herself a wild shape, and vice versa.
Well, hold on.
Still have one left.
Time for Warlock Druid and give myself all the wild shapes.
You
No,
only have a max of 5.
once on each of your turns, if you have no uses of wild
uses,
shape
okay.
left, you can give yourself 1 by expending a spell slot.
If you're a sorcerer and a druid, if you wild shape with twin spell, does that mean you turn into 2 dogs?
No,
you turn
because
into
wild,
Cerberus.
because
Wild
wild
shape is stealth.
exactly.
and smite.
Okay, that's the end of EDL's turn.
See, if I cast Divine Smite and I
5,
cast Twin Spell
10,
on it, do I target 2
15.
creatures?
Mitch, you're gonna get whacked.
What's funny
Rude.
is what I asked actually works now
Come on,
because they
man.
changed it to a spell.
Miss.
He definitely tried. 15, go ahead.
Elfain, you're up.
Alright. 15.
Justin's big bad
16,
died early, and now he's
What?
suffering.
20.
Listen, crit
Well, no,
versus
this is
crit.
fine.
Ball of light.
Yes.
I'm
I didn't even know that was you.
That's a me.
You were the god to all moths.
It's a
Alright, so
me.
you
The
move there.
moth's out here.
And I'm
For
gonna
the fun!
ka-thunk since my magic don't work.
Gotcha.
Where's my crossbow?
I
You
ate
don't
it.
need it.
There you are. And I shall attack with a -2.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a crit.
don't fucking need it.
Okay.
Elfain's
Roll
back,
your
baby.
So what? I just click critical hit.
Correct.
16.
16. That kills it.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
I'm not completely
Well, not
useless
that
without
one.
my magic.
Nope, Elfain's dead.
Nope.
It redirected it.
There we go.
Well, Dan, can you give us a
All right.
combat?
So so all of the armors are now clattered to the ground, dead. I will allow everyone who witnessed the combat, so not Elena, to
Alright.
give me Arcana checks.
Kinda. Okay.
Fuck.
Get fucked.
Oops. Arcana.
Do I have advantage because smithing?
No, because this is slightly unrelated.
20.
Oof.
I got a natural 20.
Did you include your -2, Mitch?
Well, even then, a natural
That's
20 is a
minus
natural 20. So with
Okay.
-2, it is 20.
Ninja.
Okay. So, Kun'Brin and Draig, what you know is that these are animated armors of sorts. You recognize that the larger, more intricate one is a helmed horror. You're not sure what makes it scarier, aside from the fact that like it uses weapons. But it is more intricately created and seems to host more of a force.
So nothing more than what my previous history. The one that you gave me advantage on, because smithing gave about the same information.
Well, that one was more of the design of the armor, being able to pick up the fact that it was infernal based.
Okay.
Now, kind of having it set in, you know that these are animated armors and a helmed horror. Mitch, you are the only one that picks up on the fact that helmed horrors, their primary difference is the fact that they are resistant to magic, but they are also immune to 3 spells of its creator's choice.
Watch sheet metal be one of them.
You do know that there is a way to figure out which spells they are by looking
them.
at the inside of the armor. You also know.
I got a question real quick for player to GM.
Yeah.
By me doing further investigation on what kind of spells, would that lead me to any information about what possibly made it, or who made it, depending on those spells?
So not the spells themselves, but you would be able to tell by the probably with another Arcana check or an investigation for the base language used or the scrawling of it. So, like, Draconic would imply more of a kind of like traditional magic rooted. Something more kind of like infernal based would show more devilish magic.
With
or
the creation
celestial.
of these things, or like with, the magic that's inside of them making them do what they do? Is there like a John Hancock I could try and find?
To like a specific type of entity?
Like a name of who possibly patented or created these things.
I mean, with a high enough either Arcana or investigation as part of the whole looking at it thing, but yeah, you do know that.
Yep, it's magic.
You having investigated people in general and mages, you do know that, like, mages traditionally have, like, a signature of sorts, whether it be a writing style, or they will literally initial shit. Or they'll name spells after themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's turning into a noir one.
I
But
am
yeah.
a detective.
But yeah, you would be able to tell what spells if you wanted to investigate further.
Okay.
He examined the hell for it.
I'll take a crack at it.
Its metal still sizzling. With the
Sure.
burning fire that made its home.
So you're gonna go ahead, take a closer look at it. Give me an investigation or an Arcana check. Draig, I'm assuming you're looking at the glowing green pedestal.
Fuck.
Yes, and I'm also telling Kun'Brin to go ahead and collect the helmed horror.
I'm not touching that. I'm touching these. These are mine.
Collect it. How?
You
I
begin
want
to
these.
collect. You begin to start collecting the scraps of the armor.
Yes.
Elena, I'm assuming that you're booking it upstairs as fast as you can.
Let me in.
What kind
Yeah.
of armor would this be?
If
This door.
if fixed and properly suited up. Like, you could tell that all the straps that would connect it to a person are gone, but it's just like the raw metal outside of armor. This would be plate.
Okay.
Both of
Thank
them,
you.
or all three of them technically would be.
I'm not touching the helm horror.
Alright, so Elena, you are dashing upstairs.
Let me in.
Alright. It's gonna take you a minute.
Let me in.
Uh,
A lot of stairs. It's understandable.
it is actually a lot of stairs. Elfain,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I would probably at this point go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and investigate this with Draig.
Alright. So, Draig getting there first. You're able to see that there are notes kind of tossed all about, and it looks like within this radiant green glow, there is a heat of sorts being produced, to the point where the closer to the source you get, like, there is actual stone. It's not stone layered in ice, it is like stone.
Okay.
And you sift through some of the rubble, which, give me a quick perception check.
Hey, I'm actually proficient in that. However, I have a -2, so
Okay. As you're sifting through, you realize that this shape right here
mhm.
is actually a massive three-toed claw.
Yes,
And-
I want to kill it now.
And right at the base of it, like where the palm equivalent would be on a hand, there is at first you think it's an Arcana gem, or an Arcana
Crystal.
stone, or Arcana crystal. But instead, it actually looks like it almost looks like a fractured part of a, like, more pure crystal of sorts. Go ahead
I'm
and give me an
grab it.
Arcana. Give me an Arcana. Yeah, Arcana check.
Time to fail miserably. +0, -2.
8. You're not entirely sure what this is. You know it's not an Arcana crystal. You've researched those pretty heavily.
I am in fact picking it up to look at it.
Yeah. You go ahead and you pick it up. It is pretty cold. But as you pick it up,
Mhm.
the light stops radiating
Mhm.
and instead is contained within this gem.
How big is it?
The gem itself is maybe, honestly, kind of like the size of a small soda can, so it's only like a couple inches tall.
Okay.
But you feel this thing brimming with some sort of power.
Alright, barbarian method, I lick it.
You go ahead and you lick it, and Elfain, as you're coming up to look and watch,
Yeah.
Draig picks it up, and before you can say anything, you're like reaching out, going to offer to identify it. He licks it. Draig, your tongue is stuck to it like a frozen telephone pole.
It's stuck there now.
How's it taste, Drake?
It tastes cold. There is no definitive taste. All you taste is the feeling of cold.
Do I have anything that can help unstick it?
I can just pull it off for like a point of fucking damage. Nah, that shit's staying in my mouth till it warms up. Without
Alright.
saying a word to anybody else, with Elfain being the only one who saw that, I'm just gonna walk over and pick up the Helm Torer now.
Alright, you go ahead and you go over. During this time, Mitch has been investigating around this. Mitch, 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. You're not able to find where all of the like enchantment scrawls for the names of these spells are. You see the enchantment scrawling in general, but it's not like it's all bunched into one area for the spells. You do find that one of the spells that this thing was immune to was Bane. The other two you would have to probably spend some more time trying to find.
Can I look for the signature? Would I be able to take the time to investigate and look for the signature?
Sure. You begin to kind of change your direction to the point of the signature, at which point Draig comes over, massive crystal dangling against his tongue as he goes
No,
in.
it's inside the mouth.
This is a soda can, Tyler.
You said an 8-ounce soda can.
Draig's mouth is not large enough to hold a soda can.
Bet. If I can fit one in my mouth, it can fit in his.
You're gonna light bulb yourself.
Draig looks like he has a massive something in his mouth as he reaches over and begins to collect the helmed horror as you're trying to find a signature.
I'm sorry, Katie was distracting me with a Bane impression.
Draig, as you
soda can-sized crystal in his mouth.
Yes. Yes. As you're trying to look for the signature, Draig comes over and begins to collect the helmed horror.
Stop. I'm doing a thing.
Mmm.
Yeah, when you civilize yourself first of all, then you can talk to me and I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Has the crystal warmed up enough that I can pull it off my tongue yet?
No, actually. The crystal
you
itself is
looking at?
emanating cold.
I'm gonna then just rip it off my tongue instead.
Alright, I'll say give me a constitution check.
What you looking at?
Every point less than 20 is how much damage you take. So you take 8 points of damage.
Oh, someone's mad.
So your tongue, while only bleeding a little bit, mostly the pain and everything comes from the fact that this was in your mouth, so it comes off of like your cheeks and the roof of your mouth. Yeah. That's where most of the pain comes from. But the crystal's out of your mouth.
I'm gonna swallow this bitch next.
You come to me on the day my daughter's wedding.
There's something wrong with both of you. I'm looking for the signature to try and figure out who owned this place, possibly. If I get a name here...
Dwarves.
I'm gonna
It is owned by dwarves. Also, more pressing. Giant fucking footprint.
Okay. Cool. I'm not surprised. This place is probably teeming with fucking Fey-like creatures.
No.
This place...
Big dragon.
Could that be the thing that I heard off in the distance?
Golem.
I understand, Drake. This place has a lot of things. Giant wolves, undead, elementals, construction pieces.
I'm sorry, undead and oh yeah, no, I remember the undead. Elementals?
Yes. Mephits.
Ah,
I
the little creepy things with
made
the big noses.
friends. Yeah, I made friends with some earlier.
Oh. Nice. Good for
I
you.
like jerky. Yeah. But if I can get the name, maybe I could recognize something. Maybe
I have a
Tom can you let me finish a fucking
get more
sentence?
experience in fucking looking through armor. I can direct you at the best places to look for it.
Cool. I'm dealing with mages, not armor smiths.
You're dealing with both.
Fuck off.
Apparently
And
you're
I'm
not a
going to
mage,
continue
Elfain. According to Mitch.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Justin, the entire time they're arguing, could I just be looking for whatever the fuck Mitch is talking about?
Alright, go ahead and give me either investigation or arcana, your choice.
They're the same. So let's do investigation. Fuck. Oh, not that bad.
Alright. You are able to, in kind of reading the scrawling, you are able to make out the other two spells that this thing was immune to. That being Guiding Bolt, and this thing was immune to Divine Smite.
That's funny. I didn't even get a chance.
Nope.
Additionally, you are able to find the closest thing to a signature. It's not like you see "Made with Love" Robert.
Wow, these mages
but-
don't give a
Caitlin, if you
Shit
hit
about
me
the
with that
creations.
makeshift fucking fishing rig you're doing over there, I will strangle you.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
I don't care.
You are able to find.
I'll get you, bitch.
You're able to find what looks like it would be some sort of dictation of who this mage is. It looks like the whole pattern. It takes you a good like 5 minutes, but after finding the pattern in the first place, its start and its end, it kind of clicks in your brain that all of this was on one flat piece of metal, and it was all magically warped into the shape of armor.
I sure
That
can
is
mention-
that is a very distinctive style. You don't know whose because you've never heard of this, but that's what you, being a tinkerer and builder in the first place, are able to tell what happened with this. It was a flat sheet of metal, and then it was all warped into this shape, and probably worked from there.
Okay, I show it to Mitch.
Like, do you explain that process?
Oh, sheet metal, armor, transform, transmutation. I assume. I don't know much.
But no signature.
This is the closest thing.
Got you.
It was
So
also
what,
immune
they
to
use
spite.
machines for this? Or
No.
was this the doings of just one person's magic?
It could be multiple people. Don't know, but this is the closest thing to a signature.
Brenthelm,
I
you know of any dwarves that use magics to morph metals either in groups or just a single person?
definitely none that I've known about for the last 100, 200 years, maybe.
Oh, you're pretty young.
But I didn't say I was that old. I'm just saying that's what I know.
Think
But
your dad might know.
there's a chance. But even then, most dwarves don't use traditional magic of sorts, even to build stuff. Closest thing might be some sort of Duergar. They're the ones that do psychic stuff.
True.
I don't know if that's kind of in this ballpark, but he kind of shrugs.
Well, it seems like the Underdark has a lot of things going on for when it comes to things that go missing. Actually, you know what? You remember the city that your people ended up settling down in?
Yeah.
Wasn't it all like half a kingdom?
I mean, kinda, yeah. Like,
And this is kind of like a full kingdom that belonged to dwarves in the Underdark?
I mean, so far it's kind of been a building, what we've been in, but I mean, kinda, yeah.
Huh. Oh, I'll keep a mental, string of that.
Do you think that half of the kingdom that my people set up in ended up here?
It had to go somewhere.
I wasn't aware
makes-
that we were missing anything.
You're right. Well, you weren't there to begin with.
I
You
mean,
came upon ruins.
that would
Ah,
explain
shit,
the
you're right.
sudden, giant, deep-ass drop off one of the walls.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it.
I do believe it happened to be part of the hole that I patched with the stalac thingy. I'm not going to say the other half of it because no matter what I say, you're going to get pissy.
Well, you ended it with a C, so you're gonna say stalactite.
Is that the right one?
He turns around and he leaves.
Wait.
Right.
That's a
Well-
point for me, Grintown.
I look up at the ceiling. Are there any big holes?
Not necessarily big holes, but there is evidence of, like, the ceiling breaking out in parts to create the rubble on the floor that you see. I will say, actually, give me a perception check. And don't forget your -2. Okay. That is enough to spot in the ceiling. It looks like it's closed now, but frozen shut looks to be a hatch of sorts. And as you look at it a little bit more, you realize it's more than just like a regular hatch. What you see is something that takes up about that much space in the ceiling.
But like a door?
Kinda, yeah. I'd draw it, but it's being a pain in the ass. Dead center of it is that split that you see. There, so it looks kind of like that. So each one of those looks like... It looks like it's a hatch made up of 2 doors in the ceiling.
So my player brain is saying 2 things about this. Some kind of elevator where it's going to drop droids off like they did in the fucking Phantom Menace.
Just with armor.
It's more animated armor. But they're not animated, so you make a deck save.
Unanimated falling.
Gotta kill players. Falling damage. Rock armor falls, everyone dies.
Well, the rat had to scurry somewhere. And we
Upstairs?
can't kind of let her be alone.
You?
Excuse me. You held
leave
your
her
own.
alone.
Good job.
I'm
Alright.
taking that armor with me, Justin.
Sure, that's fine. Go ahead.
How
and
heavy is
add, it? So the armor it's plate armor, so it's 65 pounds. So just add plate armor into your inventory.
Inventory. I'm trying to remember how to add to it. Plus at the bottom.
No,
And
you
then-
want to go to the top and hit plutonium import.
I see.
So while you're doing that, its arcane sword. Its arcane sword does count as a long sword, but the power came from it as an entity. So you just have a very fancy-looking longsword.
Yeah, I have to reopen the sheet in order to do the plutonium import part.
That's fine. All right.
I'm trying to remember where on the sheet that is. Which button on the sheet that is.
So during all of this time, which has been about 10 solid minutes, we move to Elena.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Elena, it took you maybe about three solid minutes of like hefting it up the stairs. Like you weren't dragging feet. You have a good strength, a decent con. Overall you are a very healthy individual. You are going. It takes you 3 solid minutes of going up the stairs. Every step at a certain point, you're expecting to get hit with a gust of wind, but it doesn't look like there was anything beyond that initial gust. And you begin to climb, and climb, and climb. And you find yourself at a small landing, only like a 5-foot square of a landing, and a door. The door itself is intricate elven lattice work. You can technically see through it, but not well enough to make out any shapes. There's small gaps that just let a tiny bit of light bleed through, and the light itself is kind of like this purplish thrum.
I'm just gonna use my Branye. I thought I had a thing, maybe I was wrong. Thought I had a free mist form. Anyway, that's fine. May I examine the door before I touch it?
Or, what are you looking for?
If it's enchanted at all.
Sure, I'll say give me an investigation or an arcana.
Investigation or an arcana. Investigation.
I think your arcana might be slightly better thanks to your ability.
I have added that
Okay.
to the sheet.
So, all right. So total of 10. You can't quite tell if it's enchanted or not. It looks very, very well well built, well manufactured. It almost looks like, even though it's made out of metal, it almost looks like kind of like what you can do with vines in weaving them together. It almost looks like that happened with this metal. But aside from that, you can't tell anything.
Going to very bravely reach a singular finger to touch it.
You reach forward, and as your finger lands on the door, it's cold. But nothing happens.
No. Really dramatic, and then I'm just gonna be like, oh, and then open the door.
Alright. You go ahead, and as you go to push the door, it does give a little bit before the whole thing from the center unravels, kind of pulling back like vines, in order to lead you into what appears to be what can only be described as a glorified, like, shed. It looks very beautiful. It's full of tools. It's full of kind of like bays and boxes, but they're all very well kept. And then you realize this isn't just a shed. This is like a farmer's tool shed, but large, like the size of a small house. You're definitely not in the prison anymore.
Are there any other, like, doors or windows or anything?
You take a closer look around, and you do see that there is what looks to be a set of double doors at the complete opposite end of where you are now, that go up about 25 feet, and each door is about 15 feet wide. And it seems to be made out of this same kind of like elven lattice work that the door that you just opened is made out of.
Am I familiar with the type of elven craftsmanship?
I'll say go ahead and give me a history check.
Mostly discerning, like, is this high elf, wood elf, pallid?
So with a 16, this definitely seems more of a... It definitely seems more of a Fey elf or a Ladrin kind of vibe to it. One could argue wood elf, with it just being general kind of like vine-esque lattice work, but given the plane you're on, you're a little bit leaning more towards like a Ladrin or Fey elf. But wood elf isn't out of the question.
Okay. And is there anything giving off the idea that someone has been here recently? Like a fire that's still stoking, food or beverages that are still warm?
You look around, and you're surprised that you didn't see it up to now. But from where you are, looking straight at the other end of this room, up and to the left in the ceiling, which the ceiling itself is about 50 feet up, you see that the slanted roof on the left side is slowly revining itself, kind of like the doorway had unvined itself. This is slowly vining itself as if something had broken out.
Can I go investigate that further to try to gauge, like, the size of this thing?
If you can somehow get 50 feet up in the air, because it's in the ceiling.
I can get 50 feet up.
But looking at it right now, I'll say go ahead and give me a general intelligence check to tell if you can see like how fast the vine work is moving. So that would be a 14. All right. You spend a minute or so watching the metal vine work reconnect itself, and going at its current pace. If it was a creature, if it was a creature of your size, it definitely would have been close by now. large, probably would have been closed by now. If you didn't hear anything coming up here, that had to be a big asshole for it to still be repairing itself at this rate. It's not like it's going really fast, but it's not a snail's pace.
Okay.
Something happened here relatively recently, but not recently enough that you heard it on your way up here.
Okay.
But there was a massive creature.
Are the double doors the same kind of lattice work that the other door was, or is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to approach them and, again, very anticlimactically reach out a singular finger.
Alright. Well, you begin walking towards the door in the first place. And about halfway through, you begin to feel like you're being watched.
Ooh. Okay.
You push onwards to the door?
Not quite. Hold on. I wanna... Where is it?
I'll say that your passive perception in the first place picks up that there are a couple of things that seem to be like just off of your periphery, hiding amongst these small plants and containers that are on the sides of this room.
I was gonna do this.
Sense emotion. All right. All right. Well, the thing is, you sense no humanoids.
Yeah.
So the spell doesn't do anything right now.
That's okay. That tells me it's not a human.
Alright.
I will cautiously continue to the door.
Alright. You push forward to the door, and you reach out. And as you're about to touch the door, almost anticipating your movement, the lattice work opens up around where your finger was going to land and starts to peel away from there. The entire door doesn't peel away, only enough about for you to fit in, and then a couple extra inches, giving you some extra space. And you see ahead of you is a magnificently massive garden, kind of like a hedge, not hedge maze, but a series of hedges, massive, immense, and it's like this soft blue-green, and for a moment you're not even sure that you're in the same area that the castle was around. And then you look a little bit closer to the same kind of plants that's near the doorway, and you realize that even though there are miles of hedges here, not a single one is an actual plant. It is razor-sharp, barbed metal. And you can see further up ahead and slightly to the right is the back half of the castle. I totally remember what I named it. The Castle of Unyielding Silence. You see the back half of that. So you guys approached from the front. You are now at the back of it in this massive metal hedge maze.
Okay. I will continue walking through the maze, the hedges. Kind of still taking in everything around me, so I'm trying to study what could possibly make this or who would be here.
As you take a few steps forward, you feel something tug at your hair from behind, and you whip around, and you see one one creature, and then a bunch of these other creatures further back. It is a small humanoid shape. Pale blue, with almost like ice clothing on it. These two sets of these petite, almost ice crystal wings. And this almost exaggerated chin on it that comes to this frosted point. It is dropping your hair. It looks like it's a fairy of sorts, and there's a bunch of fairies behind it. No, miss, don't go! Not in there.
I will crouch down, almost kind of like on my knees, and I can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, they seem to be speaking common.
And I'll kind of tilt my head to the side and look at the first one that grabbed my hand and be like, how come?
That's where the bad prisoners go. They never come out. They get hunted. We don't want you to get hunted, miss.
Hunted by what?
That, and kind of looks off in the distance. And as you turn to look, you see the very, very tail end, way far down, of this. You're not sure. It's a tendril, it's a tail, it's something long and thin that dips back down into the series of hedge mazes. It's been prowling recently. We don't like it. It's an abomination. You hear from behind it. Abomination. Yeah, abomination.
Okay. Have you guys seen, a girl kind of looks like me?
Oh, pink hair?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. They all kind of look at each other and kind of collect as more of a group. She's, They all point in the direction of the maze.
Oh. Well, you see, I have to go find her.
It's too dangerous alone, miss.
I agree. Would you guys be able to do me a favor?
What's the favor?
I'm gonna not fully stand up, but kind of enough that I can point behind them to the door that I came through. That door down the stairs are the rest of my friends. Can you let them know to come up this way?
Oh, you have friends. Friends are good. Friends will be nice. Friends will help. Are they strong friends?
They're very strong friends.
They all kind of buzz together, and like them being all this close talking, there's maybe about 10 of them total, and them being this close, their wings, as they've beat, have almost created like a single tone. As they're collected, it almost sounds like it's like wind chimes made out of crystal. Like glass wind chimes almost. And then they turn back to you. Yeah, we can do that. And half of them split off to and begin going back in the direction that you came from.
I kind of hold my hand out, palm upwards, and I go, thank you. Do you have a name?
3 of the remaining 5 come forward and kind of like sit on your hand. One of them sits right on the palm. One of them kind of sits on like your pinky and swivels around so that it's hanging by its legs on like the backside of your pinky. And the other one just kind of like hugs onto your thumb. The one on your palm says, "Oh, well, that's kind of tilting its head back and forth. That's not a thing right now. That's probably not the best idea. You see, we're bound, and if we give our names or we learn any names, then you're bound, and we don't want that."
Yep, you're right. I totally forgot about it. I'm so sorry.
Well, even ignoring the whole, the all of that stuff, kind of points in the direction of the castle. We're in her domain. New set of rules.
Is she the one that binds you?
Yeah. So if you get bound to us, you're bound to her. You can't leave.
Do I know, in my knowledge, if there's a way to unbind somebody?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Or can? Or can? God, I'm so smart.
There's means such as like remove curse. Greater restoration might. Everyone knows that wish does anything you want it to. And death, whether it be yours or hers.
Do you guys like being here?
Well, I mean, the three of them look at each other. It's not bad.
Well, yeah, but haven't you ever wanted to be amongst the trees?
Well, maybe sometimes, but I mean, one of them kind of flutters over to a nearby, like, dead, preserved, frozen tree and kind of hangs from it. We got that.
I'm talking about a real tree.
I mean, we never really thought about it.
Don't mind me as I keep casual conversation while scrolling through my list of spells to see if I have anything.
You're fine. At this point, we'll go ahead and we'll split down to the rest of the party who has funneled out of the doorway.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, you guys begin making your way towards the staircase, and as soon as you get to the actual, like, base of the stairs, you guys hear what sounds like wind chimes rushing down the staircase, and a pale blue light slowly getting brighter. Who's first up the staircase?
Not me.
Me.
I can be first up the staircase because I'm both hard to hit and have a lot of health.
Me.
Well, it's up to you guys. You guys are gonna have to decide. This is a
Mitch.
single file staircase.
All right, Mitch,
I have
rock,
the
paper,
shield.
scissors.
I go force.
I have a
first, you be-
shield.
I know, but you behind me, you keep the rest from me falling on them. It's hard the other way around.
We're equal strength.
Oh. I don't know about that.
But
Listen,
sure,
trust me.
that works.
You can't be moved.
Only when I'm raging.
Then get angry behind me if I don't move.
You can keep your rage going as a bonus action for 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
But it's
However,
up to you.
I had to drop it to investigate, did I not?
That's true. Well, I mean,
No.
not necessarily, no.
I think the new barbarian, you can use your strength to investigate.
Let me double check that. Let's not make too many stupid claims, such as stealthing with a raging barbarian. Well, oh, wait.
Wasn't that a thing?
You don't
It is
see
a
me.
stealth. Okay.
Listen, we employ heavy stealth here. Nobody can see you if there are no witnesses left.
Okay, so it's acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, survival you can use strength for while raging,
So
not
they're
investigation.
proficiencies. Okay. Just dances angrily with acrobatics. Looks angrily.
Angrily
with perception.
pulls the shadows around him as a coat to keep him in the dark.
Sticks nose to ground. Angrily sniffs the tracks.
So I'll leave this up to you, Tyler. Did you want to stay raging or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Scares the clue into submission.
All right. So you go ahead, and you are still raging. You will probably no longer be raging by the time you get to the top of these stairs.
That is fine. Unless I sprint the whole way.
Pretty much.
Sprint ahead of everybody.
Yeah. but actually, no, you wouldn't be raging because you guys were looking around and investigating things for about 10 minutes. I even said that.
Yep.
So yeah, no.
dude.
Well, you
Yeah,
shut your
no.
fucking face.
Damn, Justin, how do you get my hopes up like that?
Well,
Do you want
how
to
do
pause
you?
so we can move?
No, don't let us.
Hang on, Justin, how many feet have we moved?
A lot.
So
Okay.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah. In general, you guys rush up the stairs and are greeted face to face very rapidly with what looks to be 5 ice fairies. And quickly before you can react, one of them says, "Your friend's upstairs. Hurry!"
It's clearly a trap, Mitch.
Again, very going steady as we were before, as that is the fastest we can go up the stairs.
Well, go faster! And all 5 of them dart back up.
Keep going.
Alright.
Can I
And
tell
as
if
you
those
guys-
things sounded honest or if they were trying to trick us, as Fae do?
Well, you couldn't see them, so I'll say insight at disadvantage.
To
Okay.
be honest, what fucking choice do we have?
I just
You can
want
go
to know
back down,
if we're...
abandon your friend who decided to split the party.
That's
Very
not
tempting.
acceptable.
Oops, I forgot to minus the
Fine.
2.
If
That's
we do
fine.
it for her, we do it for each other.
So 16.
Mitch.
I mean, they
you know how to
sounded
split the party?
fine.
They don't seem to want to harm us.
But as
poking behind the 2 people.
as you guys get to the top of the stairs, the same latticework door opening up in front of you, you see at the other end of the room there is Elena, currently having about 5 now the remaining 5, so a total of like 10 little ice fairies kind of clouding around her and hanging off her various extremities. At which point we'll go ahead and call it for tonight as you guys regroup back to the massive expanse of the metal maze of thorns.
Oh God, the sun has entered the chat.
Question.
Yes.
I forgot my question, or my main question, but second question.
Yes.
Should I start preparing the shit for the subclass change?
Not right now, no. I'll tell you
Okay.
when, don't worry.
I meant, like, removing shit.
Oh. No removing shit. I'll make you another sheet.
Okay.
That way we don't lose shit. And plus, it's gonna be a while. You're gonna need all of your shit until then.
Okay.
Okay. But, how did you guys like this session? I know it was a little bit shorter, but we did manage to get to the next step.
I had
It was
fun.
enjoyable.
Yes, it was enjoyable.